Hi, I'm Aftermath, and this is my Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow New Game Plus speedrun. The purpose of this one is just to beat all the bosses and get all the non-random souls as quickly as possible. Mainly just for fun, because the route should be pretty interesting, and I basically just want to test out how my microphone would work for audio commentary. I only took about an hour to do this run, so some of the gameplay is a bit, or not that amazing, but none of it's just like outright horrible. I do miss a couple boss heals, which is kind of bad, but oh well. So yeah, like I said, the route should be pretty interesting. There's quite a bit of succubus glitching. I only go out of bounds once though. That's just to get the Black Panther early. And other than that, I just use the regular succubus glitch to go through walls, and then the axe warp, which lets you warp through rooms horizontally in a pretty weird fashion. You'll see it in a few couple seconds. But yeah, first off, I'd like to apologize because I'm really bad at menus, so you'll have to sit through a lot of that. And yeah, as you just saw in Flying Armor, a lot of the strategies I just took from Boss Rush, and then it's just a slower version of them, because there's not much you can do at level 1. So yeah, that's the axe warp, which you do by activating succubus, and then immediately after doing the axe special, and if you're next to the door, you'll warp through it. There's a couple limitations to this that keep it from being super useful, which are basically that you always appear at the top of a room as you're going forward, and that means that some rooms that would be nice to go through are tall, so you can't warp through the door that you want. And that basically just has to do with how the coordinate system works. My video froze, so there won't be sound for a minute. The other limitation is that there's nothing that really stops you except for cutscenes, long rooms, and falling out of the map, which you don't want to do the last one, generally. The cutscenes include boss doors, so there's a few times I use it to go into boss rooms, just because it is faster than doing a regular succubus glitch through a door. There, the video's back. And then with long rooms, it basically just has to do with how the game loads the next areas. It only does a few in advance, or a few like room squares in advance. So that way, if you're warping too far, you basically just appear in nowhere, and then you just run back towards where you came from, and you'll reload it into the map. I don't think I use that anywhere, but there's a couple places where it might be able to save time. So yeah, Belore again is just, or the bosses again are just boss rush strategies done slower with minor adjustments. And here I really don't need to switch out all of the equipment, it's just force of habit. So more menu navigation to sit through. And then after this fight, I watch the cutscene in the Garden of Madness, and then save in the Dark Chapel. So not much goes on until then. I think it's mainly just a lot of walking. You'll notice I'm doing the Ukabak plus Werewolf, and that is basically just to move faster because it's obviously much faster than regular walking. So I'll be making use of that until I get Black Panther. And I hate that edge. It never works. But luckily there, even if I'd made it, I would have gotten shot and fallen off, so it made no difference. And in this room, and another room, the one after this, it'd be faster just to do the succubus glitch with axe special at the end and warp up through the floor, because that takes 3 seconds, and going around this way, even without messing up like I did, takes about 4 to 5 seconds. So this is, I don't know if I said it already, but this is basically just a rough outline of the route I'd want to take in this. There's still some adjustments. I might actually be doing, might be faster to do Belore after Bat Company, which will make more sense after I get there, but just because I'm all Black Panther and can run through pretty quickly. So yeah, since it's a rough outline, I basically did all this in an hour, and so there's some of the gameplay is not perfect, but oh well. I think I did already say that right in the beginning. Anyway, almost to the cutscene door, which I mess up in a grand fashion. Because on the test run I did of this, just I guess I went slower and killed more enemies. I was 1 level ahead, and so I had enough NP to do the succubus glitch without the chaos ring. Whereas you can see here, when I pause, I have 3 MP less than what it takes to do another Syncadia backstab. So I have to equip the chaos ring, do the first part of it, and then equip Mina's talisman and do the second backstab. But then even when I do that, I do the second backstab too early and mess up. So, 1 more try and I'll get it. 2 more tries, I guess. So yeah. This is pretty bad play. It'll be better in the real run if I do it. So yeah, the rest of this segment is just this cutscene, and then running to Dark Chapel. So you can go ahead and click on part 2 if you want to watch it, or you can get some spoilers watching the rest of this. So yeah, this cutscene sucks. And Dimitri, someone hasn't even met Dimitri, so I don't know how he's coming out of his body. Yeah, almost done. Just a couple more rooms. And as you can see there, I leveled up. So I was 1 enemy away from not messing up royally on that succubus glitch. So in the next version of this, I'll make sure to level up once more. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully you continue to part 2.